So, Spirit wants me to let you know that you are considered one of the greats. Little did you know, you are considered one of the greats. You are harboring some major power inside of you that you have not released yet. And there's so many people that are anticipating your energy and they don't really know it because they don't know what they're looking for. What you have, they haven't seen. And there's so many of you. There's so many of you. I heard the people want to see who you are when you snap into action in the most private times, but not in a creepy way. It's like, you know, when you act goofy, like whenever that is, I don't know, like if you cook and you just, I don't know, if cooking makes you happy and you start being silly and you just start getting into your own little mood, or like singing in the shower, like that version of you, nobody else sees that but you and God. And many of you would never, ever, ever, ever do such things in front of other people because it's like, no, that's personal. But that's really just you. But that's the part of you that you fear is going to be judged the most. And it's like you fear that people will say something crazy to you and make you feel like you shouldn't have been yourself, when really you would just love to be that version of you at all times. But you hide that version of you just off the strength of the unknown. But let me tell you something. The real ones, they appreciate you for being you, your wild, crazy self. Because I heard it accentuates your fearlessness. Because people who will love that in you, okay, let me put that, I'm hearing multiple things. This happens to me a lot because Spirit's talking to me and there's multiple spirits speaking to me and they all just bombard me at one time, so I hear multiple things. But see, the thing about you is, I always talk about the layers of us as people. We have layers. We're layered people. We're layered beings. And the aspects of you that you keep to yourself, those are the best aspects of you, and those are the aspects of you that make you feel free. And by you exuding your freedom, not caring about what others have to say, you also unlock the true characteristics and the true nature of your fellow brother and sister on earth, or brothers and sisters on earth. Because there's many people that want to act in that way, but sometimes in life it's just like that, where people need to see an example so they can have, it's like a gateway to go through. You know how they say that certain genres of music, certain musicians that paved the way? It's the same thing, I feel, spiritually. There's some spiritual beings that are so powerful that their life is an example of what you truly feel you are inside, but you just haven't let that aspect out of you yet. So it also reminds me of, I don't want to go too far off because I don't want to be off topic, but I'm just going to say it because I'm thinking about, like, say for instance, you know how some children, they have parents that have had like a restaurant from when they were babies, or like some type of business like a laundromat. So they grow up working in the business for their parents because it's like a family business. So they know it like the back of their hand since very young. And that is like a very special gift. I mean, some of those children might not look at it as a gift because they don't want to be working that young. But to have such skills at such a young age, regardless of even if they use them when they get older, it's like it's molding them into being so skilled and they have awareness that a regular child wouldn't have, because they're exposed to such energy and such processes that they grow up seeing things differently. They're just going to, because they've been exposed to the business aspects of life at a very early age. And they don't have to go through the struggles of, finding a job and doing this and doing that, because their family already has a business and they're just like born into it. They're born into, something that is already established, so they don't have to work so hard. It's already, the most difficult work has been done for them. So I say that to say those children that have that benefit from their, or within their life, they are equivalent to the individuals that will see you and feel inspired, if that makes sense, because I looped around a little bit. I did a little loop-de-loo, but I hope you caught what I'm saying. I hope you caught it. And those who dislike your willingness to show your wild side, to show your comical approach to life, or your humorous side, without caring, like when you do that, it frees something inside of you, because I feel as though there's a part one. Okay, there's multiple thoughts. I'm trying to, but when you become an adult, there's a saying, there's something I'm hearing at the same time. This is so annoying when this happens, because I'm hearing so many things and I'm trying to pick one, and I want them all. There's something about like leaving childish ways behind, or something like that. And to a certain extent, that is correct. I think it's more so about like timing and being mindful of when you should behave a certain way. Hold on. Escúchame. Un momento. Okay. It's that saying about like leaving childish things behind, but I think it's in the Bible. Okay, there we go. And it's like I agree, but then I disagree. It's one of those things where there's a gray area, because what I'm about to tell you, it must be balanced. You must be in the middle of this space, because if you don't know how to wield in this area, then you're either going to be too rigid or you're going to be a fool. You have to know how to wield it, balance it. Okay. So it says, it's 1 Corinthians 13:11, which says, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. I think there's another verse that's similar to that as well. But I guess that's enough. But there's another one, I think.